You're watching the Dallas Cowboys Report. I am Tom Downey. Like many of you, I'm not satisfied with just an NFC East title or going one and done or one win and done in the postseason. I want to make a deeper run than what I'm able to remember the Cowboys doing in the playoffs. If that's going to happen, I'm looking at 5 players, and I'm cheating on some of them, who must step up down the stretch and in the postseason for Dallas. Number 1, quarterback. Come on. You know this has to be on there. Dak Prescott. Now, many of you know that I am much more of a Dak Prescott supporter, whatever word you want to throw in there, positively, negatively, whatever. The offense, of which Dak is the quarterback, isn't right at the moment. Now, I thought Dak was fine against the Giants, but fine for the offense is not going to cut it against the Packers or the Bucks or the Cardinals or the Rams. The offense isn't quite right at the moment. Now, if we count coaches here, it might be Kellen Moore who needs to step up. I don't like the play calling right now. It reminds me a little bit of Jason Garrett. I think that's some offensive line mistrust that's at the root cause of it, but still. And because I don't want to make it just about one player for this particular point, even though it's 5 players who must step up. It's my show. I break the rules if I want to. The receivers got to start playing better too. I do think we feel a lot better about how Dak played against the Giants had CeeDee Lamb not dropped 3 passes, 2 of which were going to be big, big gains. But it's the quarterback. And it begins and ends, fair or not, with the quarterback. When the team plays poorly, even if the QB ball's out, it's his fault. The team wins. The quarterback plays okay. You ignore it. Have all the quarterbacks had bad games this year? Yeah. You guys watch Kyler Murray get his ass kicked by the Lions? Yes. But Dak has not been as good as he was at the beginning. He was balling the first 6 weeks. Since coming back from the injury, the entire offense just out of sorts at the moment. So I want you to be honest and truthful and maybe start feud wars that will never be forgotten in the comments section on this one. Grade Dak Prescott this year. If you want to grade on a curve for whatever reason, whatever. I'll make this your part of the show. So if the ad break comes on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down to the pinned comment and type A, B, C, D, or F for Dak Prescott's grade this season. All right, number 2. I'm going to go with Tony Pollard. And this is at least partially wishful thinking as it relates to the Cowboys. I have been impressed by Pollard. He is a way better football player than I think anyone thought he was going to be, because he wouldn't have fell to round 4 if that were the case. He's been really impressive for Dallas. I want to give Tony Pollard the workload. I want him to be the number 1 back for the Dallas Cowboys in terms of the volume. 60-40 to Pollard, not 60-40 snaps to Zeke Elliott. Now, much like the first one, I think it's going to be Zeke. So whether it's Zeke or Pollard, somebody step up. I think the offensive line change back to Connor Williams at left guard, it's a big effing deal. I think it made them a lot better at the current moment. So what do you think? One of our favorite questions here at the Cowboys Report. Pick an RB1. Type TP for Tony Pollard. Type in EE for Ezekiel Elliott. Who do you think? Who do you want it to be? Maybe those are different answers, but, your show. Pick one. TP or EE. I got some special deals here for you guys from our friends over at Fanatics. Jerseys, under $90. Will they come in time for Christmas, Tom? No, that's just not going to happen. You're too late. But you can just say it, write the little IOU, show them the tracking number. Hey, I got you a Cowboys jersey. Your friends and family aren't going to care. Chatsports.com/Cowboys jersey. And if you want some gear on sale, which some of it might arrive in time for Christmas, 70% off at chatsports.com/Cowboys. So chatsports.com/Cowboys. All the gear on sale at Fanatics. Chatsports.com/Cowboys jersey. Cowboys jerseys you guys can buy. Perfect for around the holiday season. All right, number 3 player who must step up. Tyron Smith. And this is almost less of a step up and please God, Lord, just stay healthy. That's all I want. The offense is better when instead of having a below average left tackle, you have the top 2, top 3, whatever left tackle in the NFL. That shouldn't really be a huge surprise. And I think you get Tyron Williams all those guys back out there with Biotish, Martin, and Collins, I think it might open up the playbook a little bit more. So for Smith in the end, stepping up is really just staying on the field. He just got to be healthy. I know the ankle's been banged up. I think Dallas will take a conservative approach as the weeks approach to make sure he's good to go for the postseason. But if you get Tyron back out there at left tackle, it's going to help the offense in a massive way. Because going from the Terrence Steele tie and second rotation to Tyron Smith, that's a big boost. Now, you've won games without Tyron this year, and that's a big deal, all right? But again, in the postseason, the margin for error shrinks. That's why people not named Tom Brady are lucky to win even one title. I just want to be lucky and get that one at this point. Now, if you want more Cowboys news and rumors and updates and videos all year long, every single day, subscribe. That way you never miss out on anything here at the Dallas Cowboys Report. Hit that big red button and join us. All right, number 4, Keanu Neal. And I'll make this point right now. I'm not really picking players who have played great this year. Like Micah Parsons, Trevon Diggs, Gregory, they've already stepped up this year. Tank Lawrence has stepped up now that he's healthy. CeeDee Lamb, well, should catch more passes. So I'm picking guys who I want to have a little bit more success out of at this point. So I'm looking at Keanu Neal here because somebody at that linebacking core has to step up. It ain't working right now beyond Micah Parsons. Neal and LVE have had good moments. I also watched Keanu Neal allow a big run to Devontae Booker because he got sucked inside into his job from that perspective. So I want to believe in Neal or Van Der Esch. I'm going to pick Neal on this list, but I really think you guys could go either direction. So do it for me. Type LVE for Leighton Van Der Esch to be, we'll call him linebacker 2 behind Micah Parsons, or Keanu Neal. They've run a lot more Neal lately. KN for Neal, LVE for Leighton Van Der Esch. And I will break my own rules again with number 5. I think Anthony Brown has actually played very well this year, and a lot better outside of 2 games against the Bucs, where he got worked because the receivers were way better than him, and against the Raiders because F the refs. Here's the problem, though. If you play the Bucs again in the postseason, guess what? They're going to pick on Anthony Brown. So Brown has done well this year. He has kept Kelvin Joseph on the bench because he's played well. But he is going to be challenged this year in the postseason. They're going to pick on him because why would you throw at Trevon Diggs? Mostly bad things happen when that ends up being the case. Throw at Diggs, interceptions happen. Throw at Brown, maybe you get a nice play, or maybe he breaks it up. So those are my 5 guys. The players who I think must step up down the stretch. Dak Prescott, number 1. Tony Pollard, number 2. Tyron Smith, number 3. Keanu Neal, number 4. Anthony Brown, number 5. If you got other names, throw them in the comments section. Or hit me up on Twitter with them at WhatGoingDowney. Hopefully, so what we all want, right? The Cowboys have a little bit more playoff success than they've had in far too distant and recent memory.